welcome everybody back to the channel. Warlords of Drano has released. It's been about a week now since it actually went live. Obviously there was a lot of problems going for the first couple days, but so far over the weekend me and my wife really jammed through, and we put in over probably 20 some hours, and I hit level 100 on Sunday. I'm standing inside my garrison. I have a level 2 garrison. The garrison is really cool. I think it's been an awesome part of the expansion, and also one of the coolest things with this expansion right now is just the amount of stuff you can do and the fun you can have. A lot of the gear I have on right now is PvP, like my shoulders, my helm, my waist, and my boots. I got them all from just running some stuff in Asheron, which is an open world PvP area, and it was really fun. If you could get with a group of people and run through it, it's really awesome. But this is a level 2 garrison. I'm on my very own castle quest, which I have 1781 of 2,000 garrison resources. Then I can upgrade to level 3. So I've been working on that. It's probably wise to really save your resources while leveling, so that when you do hit level 100, you can, still rank up your actual garrison as you go, but like maybe a lot of the buildings, like I have the lumber mill, which is a very good addition here. We'll walk on over here. Now a lot of the people you see here are followers that I have gotten throughout questing, like this lady here, Delara Moonfang. Got her, I believe, through a quest. And you have NPCs. Shelly Hamby, got her through a quest. They murdered her husband. She kind of pissed her off. She wants revenge like nobody's business. But there's just different things that now you get to add a small, a medium, and a large building. Actually, 2 smalls, a large, and a medium. So my large I picked, I believe, was the Dwarven barracks here. And then my medium, I picked the lumber mill. Now I switched this one out quite a bit, and so I couldn't figure out which medium one I liked. Well, like I'm going to show you here in a second, the lumber mill shipment. If you go around, you get to cut wood on certain trees throughout Draenor. So as you turn in your wood here, you can do work orders. You can talk to this guy over here, which I think he might not, because I don't have any to do. Actually, he's right here. Yeah, see, I have wood, but I don't need to, because it doesn't give me any. But right here, if I collect this, I got 60 resources, and I think I'm not sure how many hours it takes, you get 20 resources. So then you can talk to him. And then this is garrison resources. I have 3 of 14 work orders available, so I can generate a shipment of garrison resources from the timber harvested from around Draenor. You can view the progress of shipments in the garrison report. Return to collect goods when they are complete. So then I have 88 of 10, so it costs 10 wood or lumber to do a work order. So now I'll just fill my work order back up so I can just continually keep generating that. Now a couple other buildings I took was, like I said, the Dwarven barracks, which gives you you can get these scraps of metal. See, my bag's like so full from this expansion. Got so much stuff. Iron Horde scraps. Basically, you get transmog things, but also when you turn in a quest, you have an opportunity for it to give you an upgraded kind of gear. So let's say you turn in your quest and it's a green level item. It could rank up all the way to an epic. You could get an epic like BAM, just because you turn in the quest. It's it's a random number generator. It RNGs it, but so I really have enjoyed that. It's given me quite a bit of good gear. And then I decided to do jewel crafting. Now I don't have jewel crafting as my main professions, but I get a daily each day, and I can make probably some decent gems for me. I am debating on maybe switching this out and getting enchanting, because enchanting, even if it's not the best, at least it gives you some extra stats right away. Whereas jewel crafting, if you don't have something, if you don't have a gem slot, you can't use it. So I don't know. But again, you can do work orders here, and I get talidite crystals, which is what you use for doing your jewel crafting dailies and things like that. Now I do have the blacksmith, or they call it the forge, and I have some work orders coming in, and I got some true steel ingots from that. Now here's one of my followers, Rulcan. Now I could assign her. She had a blacksmithing trait, so I could assign her. Now what's really cool with her is when you talk to her, she gives you, she says, grant me the blessing of the anvil and the forge. Well, the anvil and the forge is these things. The Song of the Anvil, your armor and weapons do not lose durability from use. And then while this is active, it says, while outdoors in Draenor, the guardian of the forge watch over you and may come to your aid. Sometimes when you get hit or you hit something, this big old fire guy will come up to your aid, and he hits like a truck. I mean, he hits the NPCs hard. So it's pretty cool. Alright, so let's start those work orders, or we'll start a couple more, get them going. Okay, so following along in my garrison, level 2. Okay, when you go along, now again, I'm level 100, so I've opened up a lot of these things, and you do these through just normally questing. I think if you hit certain levels, you can open these things up by that way too. But I usually, through questing, they give you a quest, and then, you know, just kind of open it up. Now this is your herb garden, so even as a blacksmith, like I'm a blacksmith miner is what I used to be as my professions. But even as that, you can still pick these herbs. You can decide to sell some of them on the auction house, or you honestly, they get used into a lot of plans that are needed for maybe jewel crafting or blacksmithing or stuff. Sometimes, I don't know so much blacksmithing as of yet, but some of that plays into there. And then there's a vendor here where if you collect enough of the Dryonic seeds, then you can get like a pet or upgraded garden hoe and garden sickle, which I have no idea what these do. There are no stats. I'm just wondering if it's, I really have no idea what they do. If they do anything other than just maybe cosmetic. You can look like a farmer while you're picking your weeds. And then again, I got work orders here, which you get more stuff. And you know, for a guild or something, you can put that stuff in the guild bank for the people that actually need it. So it's just kind of cool to help out your guildmates. And then here's the mine. Now the mine is really cool. I've upgraded this to a level 2, which as you go down into the mine, you'll have mine carts. So we'll just go down in here. So you'll have your regular ore that you can mine, but you also get these things, mine carts. Which mine carts give you, they'll give you a miner's coffee, which can increase your run speed down here by 20% for 10 minutes. And they also give you a pick. Allows faster mining in garrison mines. Does not need to be equipped. You just turn it on, it's a buff, so you mine a little faster. That's some of the stuff. Now also with the mine carts, you get archaeology stuff, like fragments for your archaeology. So if you don't want to go out and mess with your archaeology out in the world, you can just wait until you save up enough of these and then just do your archaeology from your garrison. Now this obviously, it takes a lot longer than just going out and doing archaeology, but sometimes that can just be boring. But if you like to do it, then do it. So it's pretty cool. And as you upgrade your mine, like I upgraded to 2, it gave me another wing on my mine. So pretty sweet. Alright, back to exploring the garrison. Then I'll show you a couple other things that are really neat. Now when you're looking for resources, they say you're supposed to have little mounds of dirt that you can... What is this? Garrison delivery for pickup. Okay. Well, I'm glad it's there that isn't getting picked up. There's supposed to be mounds of dirt you can click on that give you resources. I have yet to find one. They may be outside your garrison, but I have yet, like I said, to find one. Then as you go along questing, you will open up your fishing area, which they give you a daily quest. Haven't really seen much difference in this than just a daily quest. Now, something really cool if you're wanting some extra resources, and this is something that I did find, but it hasn't popped back up, so I think it's just a one-time deal. If you go down into your water in your mine, there's a little cave down here, and straight back there was a treasure chest that you could get resources out of, and it has never returned, so I believe it's just a one-time use. And then there's a dead body over here, chained underneath my garrison, which is kind of disturbing. Somebody got balled and chained down in the water. Alright. So now as we come up out of the water, we're going to go look at the main thing, my town hall. And again, as you get more followers, they show up in your garrison. Now, I believe you can only have, unless you get a certain upgrade, you can only have 20 followers. I think if you have the barracks and you level it up, you can get to 25 that you can send on missions and do things for you. Oh, let me show you this here. Now, each day and every hour, I believe this thing pops out so many garrison things. So if you click on it, see I got 55 resources. So just in the little bit I did this morning, I'm almost to 1900 resources. So when I go do a little bit more stuff out in the world, I should hit my 2000 fairly quickly. And then I'm going to upgrade to make this my castle, which I think will be really cool. Okay, so in your garrison, you have this thing that's called an architect table. Now, it will be located, when you first start off with your garrison, it will be outside. Once you rank up to level 2, then it comes into your inn here, or your town hall, or whatever it's called. Okay, so you click on it, and this is your garrison. This shows you all the different buildings you can get and where they're placed. So on small, you have all these different ones. Probably one I'm definitely gets a storehouse, because then you can go to your personal bank and then your guild bank and stuff, and then you can have access to transmogrification and void storage eventually at level 3. So I'm actually probably going to get that one, because as much you get so many mats in this expansion, it's just neat to be able to throw them into your bank. And now that they allow you to use your bank to use as a you can put your mats in the bank and then still go do your professions with them in the bank. That's really super cool. So I'll probably be getting that, because once I upgrade this to a level 3, I believe I get another large building, a medium, and a small. Like I said, I think I'm going to turn this one to enchanting, but I'm going to wait until after I get my castle. So, and then you can see on here it's got your fishing, you know, it's got your mining, it's got my herb garden. Now, I haven't leveled up the herb or the mining or the fishing yet. Dwarven bunkers level 2. These are all level 2. And then, you know, it's sitting here saying, hey, upgrade me, but you need 2,000 resources, and then it's going to cost 5,000 gold. Now, gold in this expansion, at least for me, has came fairly easily. You really don't spend your gold on anything other than this stuff. So, I mean, I guess you could if blow it on things that you want. Like if you want to raise your professions fast, go to the auction house, buy things. Okay, your medium has your lumber mill, which I really suggest getting. I didn't at first, and I kind of kicked myself in the butt. It's really the way to get resources when you start. But they also have a lot of different ones. You got the barn, the gladiator sanctum, lunar fall inn, and trading post. So those are all pretty good ones too. Just depending on how you want to play the game. There is no right or wrong way. Play it how you want. And then you got your large building. You got your dwarven bunker, the barracks, the gnomish gearworks, mage tower, and stables. And they all each do various different things that you can level up. So pretty cool. Next to you, now if you don't want to go to Ashran, see, like I could buy the plans, but then it still costs money to enact them. So you can spend gold, or you can just wait while you're in the world, and I haven't spent it yet, but you get these called a comprehensive outpost construction guide. Basically, you just turn this guide in, and instead of spending 750 gold, you can, you know, get your plans that way. There is two different types that I've seen so far. There's an outpost, and then there's a different one that looks a little different than this one. There's 3 specialty ones you can get with that, but up there, now this is where you get your followers to work for you. Now, I had sent one of my followers out on a mission to get me some resources. Let's see if she completed her task. Well, it was a 100% chance. She did. She's got XP. And so these actually level up. You can level up your followers to level, I believe, 100, and we'll open it up. And I got this, I don't even know what this thing is. It's 8 gold. It's a talisman of treasure, and plus I got 100 gold for the mission. Actually, that one I didn't. Why did I do that one? I usually look for the resource ones, but I haven't been getting many of them because these all cost resources to do. So like if I pick on this one, let's say Little Bitters. Okay, the person I'm gonna fight is a Boneyard Gorger, and if I have, he has minion swarm. So if I look at my people, right, this guy has minion swarm that he can counter. So if I put Bruma here, see I have a 35% chance right now, but if I put her on here, it raises it to 100%. It's going to cost me 10 resources. The duration time, I believe, is 1 hour. The type is in desert. Now, some people can fight like this guy, or this girl, sorry. My all increases success chance when fighting in the desert. So, you know, I could maybe use her, and she might have a chance of, you know, doing pretty good against it. It explains that your base XP is 400. If you win it, she's going to get another 400. So it's just a way of leveling up your guys. Now again, you can only have 20 active at one time, and then you have to pick and choose. And I guess it's 750 gold to activate a certain follower. So once you start getting some, you know, the ones you think you might want better, you got to really decide, hey, do I want to? I wish that wouldn't be so. Just because, I mean, some of these people you've had from the beginning, like I think Moonfang here, I think I've had her from the beginning, and you just, you know, you don't want to get rid of them. It's like, well, they've kind of been my follower from that long. So then you just hit the start mission button, and you're good to go. Now, let's see, over here though, this was something new, and I have not tested this out. This came up when I hit a level 100. And I'm the fastest courier in the armory. Do you need a report delivered? I don't know. You got this bench here. It's called the War Planning Map. Now, I have not done any of this, and I guess it's a way to get Apex Crystals. Apex Crystals are used as a currency to buy gear, or you can do other things with them. So it's probably like a daily. Probably click on it, it sends you there, and then you go take care of whatever it needs to be taken care of. So it's pretty cool, and just another way of collecting resources. Got the innkeeper, but really, you know, that's Garrisons. It's actually really fun. I'm surprised about how much fun I'm having with this expansion. I honestly, before the expansion, did not look up any information. I came into this expansion pretty much not knowing anything other than what I saw at BlizzCon a year ago. So I'm pretty excited about it. So thanks for watching the video. Hopefully it was instructional. Hopefully it helped you out. Hopefully it, you know, you kind of see the different options you can get. But take care. Have a good day.